Hi everyone, today I'll be presenting about the type of contamination based on an observation project by me, Subhadra Maniarasu, and my matrix number J23G0826. Let's look at some real example of food contamination and their associated risks and solution. Place A, contaminated ice cream, which actually found in my house, which bought by me. Looking at this image on the slide, you notice that the ice cream is deformed, partially melted, and appears to have been refrozen. There are also dark spots on the wooden stick, which might be mold or dirt. This situation involves two types of contamination, which is physical. It is happened due to the contamination of wooden stick. At the same time, biological contamination happens. It is because refreezing can lead to bacterial growth. So there are several risks can be included. First of all is potential food poisoning, a bad customer experience, and overall health issues due to contamination, for example, foodborne illness. So there are some recommended solutions to stop this problem occurring. First of all is we have to maintain the correct storage temperature. Second, we have to inspect the quality before packaging. And also we have to educate customer to check before eating. For example, we have to educate the small children to avoid their health from being risked and ensure supplies comply with hygiene standards. Next, we move on to the next slide, which is place B. Place B is econo minimart, where the fish is exposed in freezer. We see an image of fish in freezer where one fish is not stilled. So this opens up to contamination in two ways, which is biological due to the bacterial growth and also physical since dirt or freezer particles can stick to the fish. So the risk is a food safety hazard, loss of freshness from freezer burn, and even hygiene violation. So how we can prevent this problem to be occur? So first of all, we have to remove or repackage the exposed fish, ensure all fish are properly stilled, straight stuff on proper storage method. Last but not least, perform a regular inspections of freezer condition. Next, we move on to the next slide. So we go to place C, which is S&K Minimart, where a fly landed on a plate of vegetables, which is tauge and tofu. You can see this clearly in this image. This is biological contamination as flies carry bacteria that can easily transfer to food. So there are several risks. So first of all is food poisoning, which is under foodborne illness, and it also can cause serious hygiene issues, and it also may harm the business reputation. So to address this problem to be solved, we have to discard the contamination food and keep the area clean and food covered. For example, we can keep the tauge and tofu inside the Tupperware, or we can keep inside the freezer so that the fly do not sit on top of the food, and we can avoid the fly lay eggs on the food. And we can use a fly traps and have a proper pest control. In conclusion, this real life example show how different type of contamination, physical and biological, can pose risk to health and business. By following the right preventive steps, we can maintain food safety and ensure consumer trust. That's all. Thank you.